Hello and welcome to Noggin Comics. Uh, we are talking about Free Comic Book Days comic haul today.
Kyle's beard
Um,
is gone.
yeah, I look younger. My skin looks more clear. Yeah, it is crazy. I know. Nora says I look 18.
He scared me
But
when I got home from work.
as you can tell, we are in different rooms right now. We've had some feedback, and basically, Nora's too quiet on this mic, and we need to buy a new mic soon. But she is currently in the living room right next to our Stanley, our Spider-Man, all that artwork.
Some statues behind me in the
Yeah.
corner,
And a kitchen table full of junk right now.
which you
But
can't see.
that is the life of a comic collector. Uh but yeah, let's talk about Free Comic Book Day. We quickly realized that Free Comic Book Day is not free for us.
Well, it's never free for the store,
Never
and
free for
people buy good things, and that's good for the stores. But we went to what 6 or 7 stores total, and then went to one the following day. So
Mhm.
it was a great, fun day. Lots of people, lots of awesome vibes, and it was just yeah, it was awesome.
The only thing that's missing, and I'll probably share the picture of it, is two toys that we got.
Yeah.
That was the Wolverine and Sabretooth Marvel Legends that we picked up. We got those for half off at Most Wanted. And that wasn't the first comic shop we went to. We went to Hot Comics in Richford first. We got
I
what?
got a
We got
few
a toy
things.
there.
You got the Nightcrawler X-Men 97 toy. Oh no,
Mhm.
I'm sorry. I think Executioner one. And
Executioner. I got Execution. Yeah.
I got a few trades. This one was like
Oh wait,
seven.
I
Oh,
have a trade too.
okay. Who's first?
You can-
Okay. This one was like 75% off. I'm trying to make my way through this series from. Well, the series is the story is from Pat Shand and Rosie Campe, I believe. Um,
You say Pompeii.
Campe,
Oh,
Campe. So originally he was publishing it through Black Mask, I believe, but now he's doing his own thing through, I believe, Space Between, and that is Destiny New York. So this is the second trade, volume two. I've read when the Black Mask trade put out the first volume. I read that. Then I was trying to catch up with some single issues, and then I found this volume two, which I might have all the single issues of, 75% off. And we actually did talk to Pat Shand a little bit at C2E2, and I was going to go
yeah.
back to get these trades, but I was like, oh man, I'm like my cash flow was getting low at that point, and they were like $25 each, and I'm like, well, I'd have to buy like 2 and 3. But then I found the second trade at
Hot Comics.
thank you at Hot Comics. But yeah, it's a really good story. You got magic infused relationships. Yeah, no, it's good for sure. And then I have a few more. I got 2 more. So also an indie book that I think I've read the first trade of already, but this is volumes 2 and 3. This
That's
is
right.
Port of Earth by Zach Kaplan and Andrea Muti. I think this is when like aliens take over the Earth. I believe I could be wrong, but I know that they're releasing like a all 3-in-1 collection of this soon. So they had some deals on their trades, so we snagged up a few. But I think that's all I have on my end from there. Yeah.
For some reason I thought you got this at Comic Book College.
Mm-mm.
No. I got one trade at
Mm.
Hot Comics, and that's X Force. This is the
Make it
X
big.
Force. This is X Force 19 through 25 and New Warriors 31. I had to get this because Greg Capullo
Yeah.
and it's Greg on X Men, X Force. Um, Nora and I aren't huge Liefeld fans, despite me being a huge Deadpool fan.
Hmm.
But I keep telling you, like, you have to read and respect Liefeld stuff because he was the creator of Deadpool.
It's true.
But
True.
that was the one trade I think I got Hot Comics. We just got the free comic book days comics
Yeah.
there.
Yeah. And the toy.
Uh, and the toy. The next stop though is when you decided to grab more dollar books than your hands can handle.
Yeah.
And while you're talking about those dollar books, I gotta find the comic haul that I got from Most Wanted because I got different books than you.
Oh yeah. Where'd you put those?
So they're in the hall over here that we gotta figure out. But so they were having they rented out the room next door
Mhm.
to the shop, Most Wanted. They filled it all up with dollar books and half off toys. We got like I mentioned, we got the Wolverine and Sabretooth Marvel
Mhm.
Legends.
Mhm.
Those are half off.
With the
Um,
comics in there.
with comics in there, we're gonna showcase those comics. I have those in this pile. But the entire room was full of dollar books wrapped around. You could barely get in. We were
Yeah.
talking about how this was
We had,
pre-pan. This is pre-pandemic busy at comic shops.
yeah, and we were there like right after open too. People were
Well,
already there.
what 10, 15 minutes after open?
Yeah,
And
because
you
we
couldn't
got the
move?
hot comics opened at 8. We got there at like
No. And
9-ish, and then a little after 9, and then Most Wanted opened at 10, so we were kind of timing it out so we could be there at open too. So yeah, here we go. Let's get into it.
oh, but we
You know?
did forget to mention at Hot Comics they had Xander Cannon and Ashley Allen
Yeah,
signing there.
yeah. It was nice to
And
see Ashley again.
um I can't remember if we got anything at we went to the source. Did we get anything there?
Yeah,
Is
but
it
that we
you got some trades you talk about? Okay, we'll
I
talk
just
about that
have
soon.
one trade. But yeah.
Okay. We'll talk about that when we get there then. We're gonna be chronicling our experience. Like I said, we didn't get any video, unfortunately, because it was so busy. But we're gonna
And we were
be
talking a lot to
we
people.
were talking a lot.
Mhm,
One of the shops we went to, we spent more time talking than we did actually looking.
mhm.
And we're talking about that right now. We spent more time talking at the source than we did looking.
Yeah, that's
Um,
fine. That's how we thought it would go anyway.
yeah. So let's dive into those dollar books. I'm gonna find the comics from Most Wanted that I picked up, while
Mhm.
you showcase all of those.
All right. So I'm not sure how many issues are in this like little mini series, but this is from '97. You got a Beast #1, which I think we may already have, but that's okay. You know, we got some doubles for $1. #2, '90s goodness. #3, try to kind of flip through these fast because there's a lot. Then you also got the Storm one, which I think we also had. Oh, and this is #3. I thought it was #1. It's okay. #3 is the Storm. I like that shiny cover. And then we got some Sabretooth classics. Let me see if there's a starting number here. Okay, we got #5 of it right here. Sabretooth classic. Sweet cover with Venom there. We got #7. Awesome cover too. Some of these were just like, okay, this is a cool cover. We're gonna grab this for $1 and move on. #11, Daredevil, and these they took from other stories, which we may have some of them already, but that's just a great Sinister cover. And then #15 kind of looks like Aquaman in this photo, but you know. All right, then we have Flashback, What If, starring Bishop, the man from the future, which I think we may have already had too, but you know, got another one for $1. We have Codename Wolverine Top Secret. I can't remember what this is ripped out of. I think this Kyle remembers. I think what this one is also. I think it's a reprint of some comic.
No, it's a
No.
continuation of it's
Oh,
just Wolverine.
okay,
It's
never mind.
Wolverine 50.
Yeah, it's just the cover is a Weapon X type file cover. Okay. Then we got X-Men: The Hidden Years, number 16. I don't know if we have any of the other ones of this, but
We
just a
have, I
cool,
think we have 2 of them.
just a cool cover. Eventually get them. Maybe at this upcoming weekend. Then we are going into some Excalibur, which we don't have a ton of, I don't
Many
think.
of, yeah.
Yeah, so just some of these covers were cool. So we're like, okay, you got Excalibur 70, that saucy cover. You got Excalibur 74, some sinister action. You got Excalibur 83, the Soul Sword trilogy. So I think I found, yeah, all 3 of these, the Soul Sword trilogy, there for $1, which is a cool kitty cover. And this number 84, Soul Sword trilogy 2. 85, part 3 of the trilogy. Then we got Mission Genosha Excalibur 86. And then I didn't even know that some of these were in a run. Or at least that one is. Then we got, this one's cut a little weird on the top. Maybe that's why it was $1. We got New Mutants 88, which is what, like second or third cable or something?
I think it's the second cable. The
Yeah,
second or third, you're right, yeah.
it's cut a little weird up here, but for $1.
But
Then
we saw that comic for more than $1 at another comic shop the same day.
Yeah, that one's pretty. Then we were going into a few dollar Uncanny issues that we didn't have. So we got Uncanny 285, Portal's End. We got number 291, cool cover. Storm's in some trouble there. We got 306. I'm like, why does this look familiar? Because we've had it sitting there for a while. Then we got 315. I love this Exodus cover, which we've seen a few times, and we're like, okay, yep, for $1. And then finally we got Uncanny 379, From the Ashes. Sad Cyclops goggles there.
I believe that the storyline is if Cyclops loses his powers in that one.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
So,
but yeah, that and Adam Kubert cover. Covered. Wow, yeah, you know what I mean. Adam Kubert.
An Adam Kubert cover.
It's hard to say, Wow. Yeah. Is that all we have from Most Wanted?
Nope.
No. Okay. Oh yeah, you found them. Go for it. Make yourself.
So, yeah, give me 1 second. There we go. As we have thunderstorms approaching us right now. So this is a continuation of the dollar haul. Nora grabbed these because she thought that I would like them. Some of them I grabbed too. First one is Spawn the Impaler, number 1.
Yeah.
We had issue 2 of this. We didn't have issue 1.
For $1.
For $1. The next thing, we did have a copy of this though. This is Spawn the Undead. We did have this issue. It's for $1. We had this in trade too.
Okay. So, we're trying to get back into Spawn. We've been falling off of the current Spawn. There's so much Spawn.
We're currently reading Rat City, and we picked up Monolith, but we are still behind on all Spawn books because of falling behind for a year ago, maybe. This next book I picked up because our friend John Palm and Bob Stewart got me into Conan, and this is for $1. Conan 148.
It's got trees for legs.
Yeah.
Okay.
You like book got weird. And we have this issue, but this came with the Deadpool trading card for $1, and this is X-Force number 1.
Well, of course.
We were talking Liefeld, but hey, you gotta have, especially if you get Deadpool trading card with it.
True. For $1.
But the next thing is though, I had to get the X-Force number 4 cover because this is such a badass cover. And as much as you want to crap on Liefeld in that era,
well, you can't really see the feet, but yeah.
So I think that's almost McFarlane like.
Yeah.
Ghost Rider 69. just a cool cover. And
Yeah,
Ghost Rider is one of those books I just kind of find myself buying whenever I see it. And
yeah.
I got one more here of it. This is the original Ghost Rider 16. I don't know if you're fans of Invincible. Does that not look like the alien? Does that not look like Alan, the alien?
Yeah, I was gonna say, you said that right
So,
away. Now I can't unsee it.
yeah.
Can't unsee
And
it.
you can't unsee it. And this next book, I didn't know existed. As I'm wearing a Michelangelo Pizzeria shirt right now, so you know I'm a TMNT fan. But this is the X-Files Conspiracy Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
For $1.
And like I remember when I picked it up, you were like, "Wait, what is that?" I don't know, but it's coming home. It's us.
Bet you Neil would know. That was must have
So
been during obviously the IDW, maybe the beginning of that series.
yeah, this is like I think 2016, maybe 2017.
Mhm.
These next two came with the toys that we bought, the Wolverine and Sabretooth.
Yeah.
This is Uncanny X-Men 213.
Yeah, the comic in the back of the toy. Not for
Yeah,
resale.
I
Not for
don't think
resale.
I don't think that the cover itself is from 213 though. It's a different cover, but for
Yeah,
the comic.
I think so.
And I want to say this is X-Men 4. I could be mistaken, but I think this is X-Men 4 by Jim Lee.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Great cover.
but those are the dollar and toy related comics from Most Wanted. The rest of these are the more expensive books. A few of them still had the sticker on it, the sticker price, but the most expensive one I took the sticker off because you guys don't need to know how much I spent on it. So this is Tomb of Dracula 41 to go with the Tomb of Dracula #1 that Nora got a C2E2 for me.
Mhm.
This is Giant Thighs Man Thing #3.
Ooh.
I just love that cover. I had to get it.
Swamp Thing
Uh,
is better.
you haven't well except for when you watched uh Werewolf by Night.
Mhm.
You liked Ted.
Mhm.
Giant Size Conan #4. Like I said, getting into Conan now.
Nice.
And the most expensive book that we bought the entire weekend. And I was looking for this at C2E2, could never find it. This is the X-Men 111.
Ooh, it's just a great cover.
It's just a great cover, and like this X-Men 97 just ending, I'm like, can we get some of the old stories too? We're getting new and or stories. Like, give us something like this. Give us like a
Mm,
alternate word version of this.
that'd be cool.
But yeah, that was off of Most Wanted Comics in Bloomington.
Mhm. Next,
We
we
went
went to Issues Needed.
issues.
So they opened at 11. So we got. I also have a Funko Pop. It's too far away.
Hmm.
I can't remember what you got besides that Nightcrawler, X-Men 97 Nightcrawler.
I just think I got the toy there. So
Yeah, I can't remember. And I think some comic supplies. We had to get some supplies.
yes, I got the bags and boards.
But I got this besides the Harley Quinn Funko Pop because we're trying to get less Funko Pop, but when it's Harley Quinn, I still need to. Um, so we only read the first arc of this story from Image. We got to get the other two trades soon and catch up. But this was a spin-off of it, off of that Texas Blood. This is the Enfield Gang Massacre by Chris Condon, Jacob Phillips, who is the son of Sean Phillips. So this looks really cool. Like, the pages are like the old school style pages. It looks awesome. So yeah, we'll probably get to this eventually. Like I said, I want to catch up on the Texas Blood too, and then dive into this. And then I got the fourth and final hardcover of Deadly Class, which is my push to get Kyle to read this series in this format because it's one of my favorite series from Image and from Rick Remender. Wes Craig and Rick Remender is a great team. This book is so good. And it ended, and I'm so sad. But now I have all of them in that hardcover format. That sits in our bedroom. Yeah, I think
Is
that was
that
all we got.
Actually, no, I just found 2 books that we did get at
Oh.
Issues Needed.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Um, to continue on the, Tomb of Dracula train,
Mhm.
Tomb of Dracula 61.
Oh, it's a shiny or a really old bag there.
Really old. This is, what Jericho would call a cloudy bag.
Yes.
Um, and Tomb of Dracula 64.
Oh, yeah, some more tombs. That's right.
So I got I got the 2 tombs and, comic supplies.
And, Nightcrawler.
And yeah, and we seriously saw it because we decided to go out for lunch or come home and have lunch at this point.
Yeah.
Uh, Issues Needed is not that far from our
No,
house.
no.
Yeah,
We went out to Mind's Eye after and then got lunch.
we went to mine's at the end of the day.
Oh, see, I can't even remember. We went so many
Mhm.
places. Okay.
Because we came home, and then we decided to shoot out to Compa College afterwards, and the sorts.
I can't remember that, but okay, yeah,
Yeah,
we'll go with
because we
that.
went to Compa College and, Andrew the artist
Mhm.
was there. Do you have your Compa College haul on you?
I only have
Well,
one friend. Okay.
showcase that, and I'm gonna grab the, art print.
Okay. So this I got ooh at Comic Book College. I have the first trade of it. I have not read it, and we also have not watched the show that recently dropped on Netflix because we have to get our Netflix back. Um, this is the second trade of Dead Boy Detectives. Let's see who did this and when this was done. Dead Boy Detectives, Volume 2 Ghost Show. This was from Toby Litt, Mark Buckingham, Ryan Kelly, Lee Leffridge, Mark Buckingham. Let's see what year. It's like around like 2014. So, yeah, artwork's really cool, like Sandman-esque because there's some out of Sandman. But yeah, I've read a few Dead Boy Detective issues from a different series. I think it was like the original little mini series they had. So yeah, I'm excited to watch that Netflix show soon too.
We'll get Netflix back soon.
Yes.
Um, I got more than you at Compa College. I
Yeah.
remember going a little crazy there.
Yeah, you
Um,
did. You did.
so first off, I'm gonna show off a print from Andrew the artist, who was a guest there. Uh,
Mhm.
this is the Domino, Shallow Star, and Deadpool. This is an homage to the movie Domino with Keira Knightley and Mickey Rourke, I think it was. Uh, but we got that, and then to continue on the X-Men train, I got a miniseries called X Campus, which is
Oh,
1
yeah.
through 4. Um, I remember you had no clue what this was about, and I'm like, it's just basically if the X-Men are in college.
Yeah.
So
Isn't
I
that
know you're gonna
by Corona?
um well, that's Ted Knock on the cover. I think it's
Oh,
Ted Knock doing it.
yeah.
Um
You mean Todd Knock?
yeah. It's all short. There's 2 chapters in each story.
Okay.
So but then this trade, we've been seeing this trade every time we go to the Barnes and Noble at the Mall of America, and we hate buying comics and trades from Barnes and Noble. We much rather buy it at a local comic shop. And this is Wolverine, the Dollar of Wolverine,
Oh yeah. Charles Soule.
Charles Soule, and they were having a sale on graphic novels, so we decided to get that. But Comic Book College is also the place that you find trades that you didn't know existed, and that is this next one. This is Despelo and Wolverine.
Yeah, about that.
Even the guys at the register are like, wait, we had that, and it's so old that they even rang up. They had to type in the price for it.
It was like $7.
$8, but yeah, after the sale, it was like 6 something.
Yeah.
These next 2 are variants. This is for Wolverine Origin 2, and it's the Deadpool variant. I love this variant. And the next book is a 1 in 15 variant cover for X-Force 22, and it's based off a movie that I've always loved, and that's From Dusk to Dawn. And it's this movie homage cover.
Mhm.
So,
Wasn't that from the series that you read already, Sex and Violence?
yep. I just finished that, maybe a month
months.
ago, if not a
Yeah.
little longer than that.
Yeah.
I actually thought that was probably the most enjoyable X-Men related X-Force book I've read. So,
Yeah.
and
All
then
right.
we
After
finished the night. Oh, we went to
oh,
Swords.
yeah, we went to Source next door.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna say the only thing I have from here from Source is this other X-Men related item of a trade, and that is X-Men Deadly Genesis by the one and only Ed Brubaker.
I think that was the only thing we got.
We had like maybe 2 or 3 other recent issues that we didn't find elsewhere.
Oh, yeah.
That we were catching up on, but I don't
Mm-hmm.
remember buying much else from there. They didn't really have any deals, and we don't, pay for their membership or anything. So, but we still wanted to get like a few items.
We got Haunted House of Love Story by the
Yes.
excuse me, because we met the guy.
I'm boring you.
We met the guy at C2E2, and
Mhm.
he sold out of it, so we had to pick it up there.
And that's from I think
What's
Blood Moon Comics. Yeah,
Blood Moon? Yep.
yeah, yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah, we didn't, and this is kind of when the tail end of Free Comic Book Day started happening. Was at the source.
Mhm. Like at 3
We
o'clock or so.
well, yeah, it's 3 o'clock. Then we decided to shoot over to Mind's Eye Comics, and they had they didn't have Free Comic Book, but they had just grab one off the shelf on us, basically. And Nora grabbed a few. I grabbed one, but then I found 2 really cool back issues that they had. So I'm gonna showcase the. I got this Spider-Man Tangles Web 14. I'm a wrestling fan. I had to get this basically.
Yeah.
So. And then you got Astonishing X-Men, right?
Yeah, I didn't realize that Marjorie Liu and Gabrielle Walta did a few issues of this, maybe a run. I don't know. And I think this is around the same time that I also didn't grab it, but I got the Wolverine X-Men Omnibus by Jason Aaron because I think I opened it up and it has Jean Grey School, which is that era. But you got Astonishing X-Men 64 and just this Phil Noto cover too, Mystique. Like, yes, I had to. And then the second issue that it concludes in it, the story in it, which I was like, oh, I have a run, but not really. Just the covers mainly. 65. We got Thor, Iceman there. I think Iceman's going crazy. And then this is just an awesome cover. Like, I saw it and I'm like, yep, this is the one I chose. This is the next one issue in it, 66. Like
the punk cover.
Yeah, it's just like I had to have that. It's just, and then you got Jubilee as the vampire on there. Like, come on.
But you gotta read that stuff's really good. I enjoy that story.
I know. I gotta read that.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all I have over here.
That's a perfect lead into what I got. So there was one back issue and then one first appearance, and the back issue is New Mutants 38.
Oh yeah.
You hear Nora in the background like, oh, I forgot about that book.
Yeah.
So we found this so Mind's Eye just reopened 2 months ago, maybe a month.
Yeah.
So the back issues aren't completely out yet, but you can go digging, and we found this. But then behind the register on the back wall, he has first appearances, and we've known about this book for a while. It's been sitting there for a while. It's, not in great shape, but we've been loving X-Men, especially X-Men 97, and Jubilee's been one of the best characters in that show. So, Uncanny 244.
It's so pretty.
First appearance of Jubilee. That for a good price. Yeah, I think it was like $20, maybe maybe a little more than 20.
It's 30.
But before we hop into what we did the following day to continue our free comic book day extravaganza,
weekend.
A quick a quick pivot. The Wednesday after we were in the shop we were at a local LCS, and our friend Bob decided to gift us a comic that we haven't talked
Well,
about
he
yet.
went to buy it and he had 2 copies,
Hmm.
and then I'm like, "Wait, we don't have that." So he's like, "Here, I'll buy this for you."
And we're not huge Fantastic Four fans. I mean, I like Fantastic Four more than you. I've read
Mhm.
more of it.
Yeah.
Uh, but this is the return of Phoenix, so you were all over this cover. It's John Byrne, and you're like, I have to have it.
Mhm.
It's Fantastic Four 286.
Make that screen bigger.
So you want to show it off more.
This is an awesome cover.
So
Yes.
yeah, but yeah, we're not much like I said, we're not much of Fantastic Four fans, but
And Jean Grey isn't my favorite, but I do like when she's got that Phoenix power.
well,
Sorry, I'm not a huge fan of Jean Grey or Cyclops. Sorry.
but X-Men 97 has kind of made Cyclops cool again.
The Metal
Um,
Briar, on the other
yeah.
hand.
What do you have? Do you have anything there from the next day?
No, I think you have all
Okay, so
that. Yeah,
we got.
the next day we
Yep.
went to Nerdin' Out in Grove Heights because we totally
Mhm.
forgot about stopping off there, and they were still having their deals. So
Which we didn't even think they would have the sale going on. We just wanted to
yeah,
support the shop.
yeah,
So yeah, um,
go for it.
more X-Men. uh, yeah. So next day we stop off at Nerd Out. Um, God, was it 20% off of comics?
It was a 20 or 30. Yeah,
One, I think it was
20, 25
25. It was 25 off of
new issues.
new, and then 20 off of back issues.
Yeah.
So we got Uncanny X-Men 161.
Yes. Cool cover.
And these, like I said, these were all 20% off. Some of them were even, you know, we got them for like $1.70. Like this one, X Factor 29, 39. So,
Just a cool cover.
this is a creepy cover. This is a cover that you picked up. I'm like, Nora, you have issues.
Or
Uh,
trying to collect the Uncannies.
and this is a Uncanny X-Men 190.
Yes. Creepy.
Very creepy cover. Uh, Uncanny X-Men 187.
Mhm.
I every time I see the old Rogue costume, it kind of gets to me now, though. I don't want to spoil anything, but yeah.
Mhm.
Um, Uncanny X-Men 302.
Mhm.
This one is me. This is a me buy here because I just love Barry Windsor Smith's artwork, and this is Marvel Comics presents 82 Weapon X.
Yeah.
Just such a great cover, and it presents extremely well. This I believe this next book is the most expensive book we got. Let me see. Yeah, this next book is the most expensive book we got for a whopping $8. And this is X Factor 92,
Oh
the
yeah.
first appearance of Exodus.
Fatal Attraction.
And we have to read Fatal Attractions. This is something that by the end of the summer, Nora and I are both gonna read.
Yeah. We have a book club.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Tomb of Dracula 68. More Tomb. Oh. Tomb of Dracula 51 with an awesome Blade cover.
Nice.
Oh. And I didn't realize that the numbers kept going down. This is Tomb of Dracula 48, it's Blade and Hannibal King. Which every time you go to a comic shop now, I've got to break out the ZOZ app to make sure we don't have that book, especially for Tomb of Dracula now. This next one is we finally got something that's not Tomb of Dracula or X-Men related. We're going back to Batman finally.
Oh yeah.
And this is Batman Adventures 28, very early Harley Quinn cover.
I just love that cover.
Mhm.
I had to.
And then yeah, otherwise we got another DC book. This is the Unexpected 221.
Oh yeah.
I always pick these up. Every time I see an unexpected book, I'm like, you know what? I like these weird books. I gotta
I
get
don't
them.
I don't think you got that from there. I think we already talked about that book in the video. Yeah.
Nope, we did not. No, we got this
Oh.
at
Okay.
we got that at near the Note,
Okay.
because these next two books we got from there too, and these are the last two books we got from Free Comic Book Day weekend. This is only one book. There's only one of this that came out, and this is Son of Dracula #1.
Oh, one issue.
Yeah,
Nice. You should read that
and
one.
I'm spooky season, right?
Yes.
Um, we recently got the first issue of this, and we paid a little bit too much on it, I would say. Got it cheap, but knowing how much this issue went for or was going for, we like, really? This is Wars Unknown #2, and look at how much that color just pops off that book.
Mhm.
It says $5. We got it for like 3 something.
Mm.
So, but
Look at
that,
dinosaur.
but yeah, that is our Free Comic Book Day haul. As of this recording, we are going to a comic show tomorrow. The MNCBA Spring Con.
Yeah.
We're gonna have footage of that. We're guaranteed to have footage of that, not just us talking for 30 minutes and showing off comic costs. That's something we're gonna start doing more often. We're gonna start actually getting footage and sharing it with you, like we did for C2E2.
Mhm.
Uh, there's plenty of shows we're going to this year, I believe. But a- any of these finds, Nora, for Free Comic Book Day that you were shocked that you came across?
Um, Nothing that's like super sticking out to me. I mean, I'm excited that we got Jubilee finally.
Mhm.
Um,
After looking at it for like a year and a half.
yeah, I
So,
mean, I was excited just to get some Uncannies for $1. Uh,
and who knows what you're getting tomorrow, right?
yeah, I don't know if it was about the getting stuff. I mean, that's always important to support, on the
Mhm,
day that they're giving out free comics that weren't free for them. But
mhm,
no, it's just fun to get out there and be amongst everyone in the community and just kind of like comic book Christmas. Everyone's just
mhm.
excited to
Comic
be.
Book Black Friday.
Yeah, yeah. I'm sorry. Yeah, comic book Black Friday.
Mhm.
But yeah, no. I mean, there's not really one that stood out. What about you?
Um, well, that Deathblow Wolverine. That's something that I didn't know
Yeah,
existed, right?
that's true.
Um,
It's true. Maybe
X-Men
it's
111.
yeah. For me, it's the
I got
Skeleton punk rock cover actually, just
that
because.
you got for basically free.
I might just put that up on the wall in the bedroom. I think. Yeah.
Hmm. Which, um, yeah, and because you also want to read that too, because you want to read the Marjorie Liu stuff.
Yeah, she's
But
one of my favorites.
it
Her
was
monster
finding
series is so good. Sorry.
it was finding X-Men 111. I think
Mhm.
that was to start the whole day off. Basically, was find that
Yeah.
most wanted. The book that we
You
looked
had just
for,
been talking about that
hmm
before too, and you found it.
because we got the Image cover from it
Yeah.
from like 20 years after it came out. We got the Image cover, and I'm like, okay, I have to find this book. Sure enough, most wanted had it, and it was on sale.
Mhm.
But thank you for sticking around for a longer than usual video. We got more than we anticipated for Free Comic Book Day.
Hope it was worth it.
I hope it was worth it. Like I said, though, hit that like button. We want that helps the algorithm out. Gets more people are watching Noggin comics, and who knows, Noggin might have a giveaway one of these days. If we hit 250, we hit 500. We're small, but we want to continue growing. And
Yeah.
in the comment section, what was your Free Comic Book Day like, and what was your best get from the day? Uh,
Mhm.
for Free Comic Book Day itself, I was actually surprised how good Flash Gordon was. I know you didn't read that
Mm.
book, but Flash Gordon was
Mm.
really good.
I read
So,
the preview of the Uncanny X-Men from Gail Simone,
Gail Simone,
and that
yep.
was exciting. But I did not read Absolute Power yet. Um,
Absolute Power kinda I enjoyed it. It
yeah,
pulled me back into caring about DC stuff.
yeah.
You
You
haven't
read
read last week's Batman yet, right?
mm,
Yeah, it kinda helps out with that, and it's enjoyable. We have Well, every year we decided to switch up from DC Marvel, DC Marvel, and right now It's a
Marvel.
lot of Marvel.
There's
Um,
there's some DC that I'm like, yeah, we have to keep getting this, but
basically, it's just Nightwing, Birds of Prey, and Poison Ivy for you.
mhm.
So,
Nightwing's ending too, so
mhm.
yeah. No, I mean, World's Finest has been my favorite. It's one
It
of my
works fine.
favorites
That's
as
it.
well.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But we could ramble all
Mhm.
night. But we don't want to keep you guys here. Thanks for watching the video. I hope you guys had a great free comic book day. See you at the comic shop, and have a good night.
Bye.